Yo guys, Jonathan here. The madness does not stop. Yesterday was iPad Pro. Today, we got the 2018 MacBook Air in the house. And all I ask is please, for like the first 1 minute and 46 seconds of this video, can we not talk about watts? I realize that might be hard. Take a deep breath, hold it in, look at an RGB light, and we will talk about it, I promise. There's been a little controversy with this MacBook Air that it doesn't make sense. Why does it exist? And contrary to what you may have seen on the internet so far, I'm gonna go out and say that I think this MacBook Air is going to be a little better than premium economy. With that said though, this is my first day with the MacBook Air, so we are going to open it up. Oh man, plastic has become, oh man, I screwed it up real bad. There's actually a little pull tab, so we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. That's actually very similar to that Apple Pencil. So this also qualifies as classic plastic. Pop the lid off, set that aside. Space gray. Tastier, shinier. Now, initial impressions kind of looking at this for the first time in person outside of the event, I can definitely see that MacBook Air thinness profile, where the MacBook Pros, they kind of just stay one constant thickness. The MacBook Air actually tapers off towards the end, so it's actually thinner here than it is on the opposite side. And if you stack it side by side against a MacBook Pro, you can definitely see that difference. From there, moving on to the accessories, which I realize are probably more than likely going to trigger some people, specifically with this teeny tiny little guy, the 30-watt charger in the box. And what? I realize people are going to judge it, look at it, compare it and say, that's your charger? Mine is at least twice that size. Congratulations, I am proud of you and your giant wall charger. That aside though, this actually coincides with all the drama and controversy with this MacBook Air and the Y series chipset inside this. I swear to you, the day that this was announced, people were freaking out, going in threads, in forums, just being the keyboard warriors that they are, saying that this is trash. How could Apple do this without actually using the product? Contrary to that initial speculation though, it's been confirmed that there's actually a 7-watt chip inside here as opposed to 5, which still has people kind of upset because they need more power. Where's my 15-watt processor? How could you possibly do this to me? That out of the way though, we have the USB-C cable and finally some Apple stickers, and I'm peeking through there and something looks a little special, and yep, we got some space gray Apple stickers. I am very excited right now. I've seen like the classic Mac Pro black Apple stickers, but I've never seen space gray Apple stickers. So with the iPad Pro, we got the big ass Apple stickers, and with this, we got the beautiful space gray version. So without a doubt, the biggest upgrade with this MacBook Air is gotta be the display. In my initial impressions video, I said that the previous MacBook Air display was trash, and I realized that might have been a little harsh, but the thing is, if you used Retina before and then went back to that, there's absolutely no way you couldn't notice the difference. Beyond that, there are a ton of other improvements. Better speakers, which blow the previous MacBook Air out of the water, and I will definitely have a comparison in my full review. You have Touch ID, which is missing on the 13-inch MacBook Pro without Touch Bar. You have a better trackpad, so even though people are kind of dismissing this early in the game, as you can see, there's quite a bit to look forward to. Now, for those that watch the channel, you guys know I like to put things through its paces, test them out, see how they actually perform in the real world. But not gonna lie, I'm a little curious to see the initial performance comparison in Geekbench of this MacBook Air against the slightly more expensive 13-inch MacBook Pro without Touch Bar. So grabbing the 13-inch MacBook Pro, they're very similar. I can definitely actually already feel the weight difference on this 13-inch MacBook Pro over the MacBook Air. And again, right there, I think that's going to be a selling point for a lot of people. So I got Geekbench 4 loaded up on both the MacBook Pro and the 2018 MacBook Air. My initial impression, or actually prediction rather, is that yes, this MacBook Pro is probably gonna be faster, but again, the point of this MacBook Air is not gonna be sheer performance, but rather getting somewhere close, but giving you a lighter and more portable form factor. So we're getting closer. The MacBook Air actually just finished up with a single core score of 4312 and a multi-core score of 7,846. From there, we have the MacBook Pro finishing up, and we're actually way closer than I would have expected. Single core performance, they're pretty much just like equal. 4466 on the MacBook Pro, 4312 on the MacBook Air. The MacBook Pro does have a faster multi-core score of 9340, but again, based off this having a measly 7-watt Y series chip, the performance isn't as huge as maybe some would have guessed. Again, the point of this MacBook Air is not to be a powerhouse. It's going to give you MacBook Pro-like performance, but in a smaller and more portable form factor. On top of that, you have things like Touch ID, which is missing on this MacBook Pro. You have the T2 chip inside the MacBook Air. And one thing I also want to address is the comparison against the 12-inch MacBook. And one huge advantage of this over that is going to be the fact that you have Thunderbolt 3 ports as opposed to just USB-C. So initial impressions of the MacBook Air, I think maybe once again people have jumped the gun just a little early. I though am excited to test this out, to put it through its paces, and if you want to see anything covered in the full in-depth review, let me know with a comment down below. What's that? You want to win a brand new 2018 MacBook Air or potentially a new iPad Pro? You are in luck, my friend, because I'm actually teaming up with iJustine and we're giving away your choice, a 2018 MacBook Air or iPad Pro. Just make sure you subscribe to both channels, links up here or down below, and then check out her MacBook Air unboxing. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did and you are feeling like being awesome, make sure you guys go little Buddha Homer on that like button, and I will catch you guys later.